Hey, what is up guys? My name is Andy. Welcome to the show. So today we have here 3 watches and they are blue watches. And I want to talk about the shades of blue of these 3 watches. So 2 of them are Tudor, one of them is an Omega, and I want to discuss a little bit of the shades of blue. So I really love the shade that Tudor is presenting in their watches. So here you have the Tudor Black Bay 58 and the Omega Seamaster Professional, and one of my favorite watches is the Tudor Pelagos FXD. And I want to talk about the differences between these 3 watches with the blue and the differences of material used and coating on the bezels here. And one dial has a wave dial or a pattern dial. This and this are just matte dials, but they're different blues, tones of blues, and I want to discuss them. I am in love with blue watches, and this for me, Omega and Tudor, those are 2 of my favorite brands that should be in blue if you're going to choose one of those. One of those brands, or if you choose both brands, they have to be in blue. Omega because of the Seamaster Professional line that was presented with Pierce Brosnan in 007 GoldenEye, and Tudor because of the history of the Marine Nationale collaboration that they've been having throughout the years. I think that the blue is as the red is one of the colors of the brand. So I'm going to start with the different type of material, which is here the FXD. So the FXD it is ceramic and has a very matte dial here, and it is a 42 millimeter watch with indices that are white, and all the texting is white. The hands are white, and you can see the contrast very well here with the Tudor FXD. So I really like how this turns out. This is a ceramic bezel, but it is a matte ceramic bezel, and it gives this very matte feeling of the watch, of the bezel. And this is a 120 click bezel, but bi-directional, and a countdown bezel. I really like how this blue represents the FXD, the Marine Nationale theme. I think they nailed the color of the blue. It's one of the closest colors that I really like to see on a blue watch. And this is why this is my favorite Tudor. So now we move on to my latest acquisition, which is the Tudor Black Bay 58. And you're gonna ask me why I bought this watch in 2024. This is a 4-year-old watch. Well, the 58 itself is more than 4, but this blue color was presented in 2020, and the hue of this blue is kind of interesting. I didn't kind of see the hue. I didn't see the color, the true colors of this watch, and I actually owned for a bit this watch, and I sold it because I missed the black one. And for me, the black was one of the best watches that I ever have, and I sold it because I was rushing to buy this baby. This is my Explorer 36, Explorer 136. But now that I had the time to analyze my watch collecting journey and analyze what do I want, I really want to give my heart a chance, because I always do my watch purchasing thinking a lot of what do I have and what do I not have in my collection, and that should not be a matter of discussion on a watch collecting, in a watch collection. I think that in a watch collection you have to follow your heart. What do you love and what do you want on a collection, and not to have you know, a chronograph, a diver, a field watch, a dive watch, a you know, chronograph watch, aviation's watch, whatever watch. So I think that if you love something, you should stick with it and follow your heart and buy what you really ache and really want. This is one of the watches. This watch got me thinking recently because I was in my AD and saw the, you know, monochrome Black Bay 41, and I saw this one side by side with the Black Bay 41, and this just caught my eye instantly. The Black Bay 41 in monochrome is a beautiful watch, but it's not as beautiful as this one. I don't know what it is, but I think that the matte dial and the bezel, which is aluminum, and it has kind of like a coating there for, you know, for not to scratch so easy, but you cannot see that it's almost matte and it's beautiful and it shines in the right way. But this watch, the blue changes ever so slightly, and that's what I like about this one. Kinda sometimes looks like black. Kinda looks black in some lights and in some angles, this watch, and it just gives you the vibe of this monochrome watch. And it's actually a monochrome watch because it's just a blue watch. It's not a black and white, but it's a blue and white, and has some color there on the indices and you know, minute track there, and on the texting, which is silver. And I really like how this watch turns out to be the blue. So now we move on to the Omega, and sorry about that because I had some trouble with my mic, but now I fixed it. So now we move on to the Omega, and this Omega Seamaster Professional 60th anniversary is one of the biggest representation of what a Omega Seamaster Professional should be. I think that the ceramic one is very nice and it's super cool, but for me, this Omega and this blue and the aluminum bezel here insert, it's just representing perfectly what a Omega Seamaster Professional should be. I love the fact that you have the most modern side of the Omega Seamaster Professional, which is the old ceramic dial and bezel, but that feels a little bit more shinier and ostentatious. This is very much subdued, has a milliness, very nice bracelet, which is not the best comfortability ever, but it is comfortable and is less heavy than the normal Seamaster Professional bracelet. For me, and talking about the blue, the ceramic one is just very vivid. This is a subdued blue, and you have to tilt the watch to see that wave pattern there to the light. That's what I like about it. If not, you can see a almost matte blue dial, but this blue is very different from this to this. I think that the tones, this one is a little bit more reddish blue, and this is a more yellowish blue. This tone of blue is different. It's a combination of more purpley blue, and I don't know what it is, but it's very deep, and if you see this watch in certain lights, especially in artificial light, you can see a very electric blue, and that's only with certain artificial lighting. And the natural light brings out the best side of this blue. I really like this subdued blue, beautiful. It blends very nice between the bezel and the dial. I think that this is a perfect combination, and I think that it doesn't differ too much from the bezel and the dial. So here, as you can see from the Tudor, I think that this is the one that differs a lot from the dial and the bezel. I think that the dial is a bit more subdued, or I don't know, kind of like grayish blue, rather than a vivid blue that we have here on the bezel. But I think it's that is just because of the matte properties of the dial. but overall it just works. But I can see two different tones of blue, and with this FXD is almost different. It's not quite, you cannot pinpoint the exact differences, but you have a little bit of difference because this is a ceramic Bessel that it is matte, and that brings out more the whites in the light. So maybe that's why they look kind of different. So these are my favorite blue watches. I really dig blue watches. For me, they are just the right, color to have on a watch, because it's not black and it's not very vivid like a yellow or a, I don't know, orange, red, whatever you want to wear. But this is just like it's a tad fun, but a tad serious. You have the perfect combination of that in these watches. And I think that the portrait of a blue in these different watches are unique in every single way. And I don't know which one is my favorite, but I want to know which one is your favorite. For me, if I had to pick one color, I think it would be the FXD. This is the blue that I really like from Tudor, and it feels very cool on the wrist. So let me just put on the watches on the wrist for you to see against my skin color. This is my Explorer 1. I really like it. Let's put it right here. And let's put on the watches. So this is the FXD. And this is with a single pass NATO that is from Crown and Buckle. It's a black single pass. And as you can see there, that blue just is amazing. It pops the right amount, and it stays consistent on the angle of the wrist. Because of certain lighting, maybe it would change, but I cannot see anything changing. So this is the FXD. Let's see the Tudor Black Bay 58 in blue, which this has the most play in different type of blue that you can see throughout the watch. You can see there, you can see the almost black bezel. Very dark blue. Electric blue there. So it is very different, and I really love how this watch looks. And this is a very summery watch, and we are at summer right now, and these two Tudors are incredible to wear at summer. And this beautiful baby, let me just, there you have it. This is a very dark blue, very intense blue, nice, so much more serious than the Tudor FXD and my Black Bay 58. But you can see there, the blue does not change almost nothing throughout the light. And as I move my wrist, it just stays almost the same. Which is your favorite of the three? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you don't have a favorite here on this video, please comment down below which is your favorite blue and watch. Please, I want to know and discuss about it in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. It really helps to the channel. And if you'd like to see more of these videos, don't forget to comment and like the video. Thanks for watching. Remember guys, I am Andy, and I'll be here spending time watching time.